Yes, Aziaha James. So she's been hooping out of her mind this last week and a half, 2 weeks. She's been hooping throughout the year, actually. But people are saying trade Arike, trade Arike. So Aziaha James just took Arike Ogunbowale's, obviously her starting spot for a week. Where do the Dallas Wings go from here? And I have opinions that y'all ain't gonna like. So shout out to, but go. I'll let you go first. Where do the Wings go from here?
I think that, I mean, you would at least want to see what you could get on the open market for Arike, don't you think? You know,
Go. That's you.
because I think that, I mean, this might just be recency bias, but with these are two of the people, Isaiah and Paige and Caitlin and Angel and like all these like younger players in this draft and last year's draft. I feel like the value from like a economic GM trading standpoint, the value of draft picks has gone up. So, there's so much talent in the league now that someone like Arike becomes more easily replaceable. I would at least see what you can get on the open market for her. I would at least field calls and consider if it's a couple first round picks, that's something that you might want to strongly consider, because for a rookie to come off, like, just, I mean, look at that, 16 points. She had 28 the other night and hit what, like 4 or 5 threes or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, she had a 28, 6 and 6 with 5 threes. That's crazy. I think that you at least want to consider it. You know what I'm saying? Especially with Paige just taking off, you'd want to sort of start building around this. And with your best trade asset, not performing super well this year. I mean, I think we had Arike top 10, when we did our player rankings at some point in the league. You'd be able to trade a top 10 player, for something. She still holds great value, prior to the CBAs and all that stuff. Like, I'd consider shopping her at least.
The only way, and this is what I don't think people want to trade Arike, trade every live that I've ever been on for the last month has been trade Arike, and I'm like, okay, so for the record, I don't think that they should trade Arike. I think that they should try and hold on to Aziaha, hold on to JJ, keep Arike, and figure it out amongst all, and keep it. I think the two of them, just for the record, Paige and Arike can play together. I don't think that they don't complement each other. I just think right now Arike had a bad start to her season. She wasn't shooting the best, but I don't think that they should trade her. That, I just want to make that clear. What I do believe though is this: if there is a sense that Ogunbowale is not coming back to Dallas, meaning this is on her. If she doesn't want to be there, and I don't think that she doesn't, like, there's nothing that I've ever seen or thought that she doesn't want to be there, but her contract is running up. So it's like, unless she says with a definitive, hey, we're going to give you an extension to keep you here, and then she's not signing it, then you got to start exploring trade options. Because if it were me, I couldn't let, like you said, a top 10 player, I think she's top 7 at least. I couldn't let a top 10 player walk out the door and I get nothing in return. Right. I can't just let you leave as a free agent. Like, we got to get something back for you. So in that regard, that would be the only way I would make a trade for her. Other than that, I would absolutely hold on to her and see where it goes moving forward in the future. Because I think the two of them, they can play together. I just think it's going to take time. I don't think a 15-game sample size is like a large enough, for me at least, a large enough sample size to say, oh, trade Arike right now. Especially from everything that I've seen out of her. I wouldn't be too quick, because you just don't get guards that are really good. And like,
right, yeah, right.
Aziaha right now, like, I put up the graphics, so she was averaging 16 a game in this last week. A 16 a game season for Arike is like, that's a down year. You know what I'm saying? Like, last year,
year of her career.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So like right now, currently, these are the stats for as quote unquote bad as Arike's been playing this year. So Arike's averaging 17 a game, more assists on 17 and 4 is what she's putting up. Last year she put up 20 and 5, and 17 and 4 is a down year for Arike. And she's shooting 90% from the free throw. Like, her shooting splits are down, and she's still getting the job done. So it's like, I wouldn't be too quick to kind of just, we got to trade her, which to me again is just, I would slow down a little bit. I think Aziaha is a great player, But I don't think I would be. I don't think I would make that move. I don't think I would make that move unless, like I said, unless Arike tells me without a shadow of a doubt, I'm not coming back or I'm not signing an extension. Then we got to figure out because I can't just let her walk away without nothing. Like you're too good to just not get something in return back.
Okay, so let's talk about not trading her. Okay, what great WNBA team can you remember was just two great players on the perimeter? Like
You can
championship,
go. I was
championship.
about to say last year Indiana.
I'm like championship level
I mean, you can,
without.
if you want to say if you want to consider the Houston Comets with Cooper and Swoops on the perimeter.
Bro, that was 20 years ago.
Do you want to go Lindsay Whalen and Maya Moore or Simone and Maya?
So I guess what you're saying is they'd probably have to add someone else. If you're choosing to keep her,
I mean, that's why they brought in DiJonai.
you would
They
need
brought in
more
DiJonai for that, huh?
you would need more interior pieces.
Oh yeah. Does Dallas need more interior pieces? Yes. I think we all know that. Yeah.
But I'm saying like there's just could Arike be transformed into a couple of those interior pieces? You know, I mean, besides,
I'm not trading her. Unless, like I said, unless I know for a fact she's not coming back, I'm not trading her. I wouldn't trade her. I wouldn't trade her. But you can also get some, like you said, with the draft. There's some you could parlay some pieces in the draft. Kurt Miller just fleeced the first round pick from Vegas. He
yeah,
just fleeced one. He just got a first round pick from Vegas. So like, who knows what he could. Hey, shout out to Kurt Miller. He's been doing a transformative job in this GM spot. Like there have been a few GMs, obviously Golden State and Atlanta. Like, but he's been wheeling and dealing this year, trying to make sure he can get the right pieces inside of the building. So, but yeah, I'm not on Team Trade Arike at all. But
I I just think you have to see what her value is. I mean, would you at least take calls like to see what you can get?
oh, the first person I would bring it up to is her. I'd say, look, I got this on the table. Are you gonna resign with us or no? And then I'll go from there. Especially as her as the leading scorer in the Dallas Wings franchise. Like everything she's done, like I wouldn't consider it. No, I wouldn't, to answer your question. I really wouldn't consider it. I would go to her first. Like I said, her worst or her career low years at like 17 a game this year. She's been a prolific 20-point scorer, and I think she's better than a lot of people's favorite players. So I wouldn't be quick to get rid of her at all because she, like I said, those guards like that don't just walk in the WNBA.
Do you feel like there's a stench around Enrique that like she's not a winning player because
I
of her?
hate it. I hate it. Oh,
Yeah,
she's not a winning player.
yeah.
She
There's
chucks up shots and all this. The
I hear that a
criticism,
lot.
the criticisms for her are insane. They're insane because I can name a lot of guards in this WNBA that are on winning teams that play just as similar as Ogunbowale, and they get the hype that
Did,
she
what,
where
didn't
she
they make
gets.
it to the conference finals a couple years ago?
Yeah, with Sabley. Yeah,
And she won a national title at Notre Dame, right? Like,
she's been a winner. Like
yeah,
she's been a
yeah,
winner.
yeah. That's
Even
I
last
think.
year, she almost dragged Dallas to the playoffs last year.
Yeah, yeah,
Like she's no, I wouldn't. Again, she'd be the first person I would talk to. Are you moving or no? And then we go from there. But other than
yeah.
that,
No. I have a feeling that's part of the speculation around it is that there's this assumption that she's just not a winning player because a lot of people started watching after she already did her winning. Like, you know what I'm saying?
it's true. It's true. I'm like, I'm looking at the people on my TikTok. They're like, I remember. Shout out to TX though. She was like, I would trade Arike or get her off the league. I'm like, you're crazy. They. I feel like there are certain players who everybody kind of like just has disdain for. But like that was wild. So I don't know. That I don't know. But no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't even think about trading Arike at all.